Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sarah with Sarah Saves 07, and today is Thursday, and that means it's my specialty binder day. And guess what? It's been a whole month since I've done my games binder. I know it's hard to believe, but it is my games binder day, and I'm pretty stoked because we have some extra money from my Tinies binder. We have an extra $42 from saving in my Tinies binder. We used these Tinies from Weekly Budgets Co. and this Tiny from Build It Big Budgets, and we saved an extra $42 for my games binder. So that means I will be playing with $142 today, and I am so stoked about that because this binder is like one of my very favorite binders to play. It was one of the very first I created. But all my challenges in here are pretty large. And so if I don't have extra money, that $100 doesn't go very far, which is such a bummer because, you know, you want to play this binder and I only get to really get into it once a month, maybe once every 5 weeks or so. And so an extra $42, definitely going to go a long way. So let's hop in. All right, the first challenge I have in here is from Grammy's Journey. It was a freebie during Christmas time, and I don't have enough room on my desk to move all my stuff. And it is a sip, save, and stay cozy, and we need a 4-sided dice for this. So let me get my 4-sided die out. And we have been rolling just to see which one is going to win. There's something under my foot. And that's a 2. And next is a 3. All right, so it sounds like 2 and 3 are really going to be in the... Oh my God, a 2, 3, and 4 again? That's crazy. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 9. So let's put this 1 back and grab a 10 and exchange these 2 10s for a 20. So we have $25, $27. That is crazy that we keep rolling the same exact thing. I know that's what we did the last 2 times we played. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so that is Grammy's Journey. The next one is the Getting to Know You on the Road to 500. So this was a Road to 500, which all of these creators have surpassed that. But this was done by Amy by Nature and Susan at Windmill Ridge Budgets and What Matters Most Now. And you guys, I did it the really hard way where I saved the actual number of the dice, which is why it took me forever. But it looks like I only have 2 more to go, and I'm going to finish it because I've been doing this for so long. So the first one is, what's your best friend's name? And that's for $6. I can truly, honestly say I don't have one best friend. I don't. I would say my husband or my mom are my best friends, which I know that sounds so cliche, but they are. I feel like when you think of your best friend, I think of who's the person you call first thing. Like when something happens, who's the first person you call? And it would be either my mom or my husband or my sister. So I think that's how I determine who's my very best friend. But I have groups of friends. So I have a group of friends who are my best friends from high school. And we are still really best friends, but our lives have changed so much. But when we see each other, we're still very best friends. We love each other unconditionally. We have a great time together. We just don't see each other very often, even though we all live in like a 15-mile perimeter of each other. It's crazy, but we just don't see each other very often. And then I have a group of friends from like my kids' mom friends, and we're really good friends. And I know I can rely on them for all things like kid related. And then I have like work friends, kid friends that are kind of like both. It's crazy. I do have a lot of people in my life who love me and I love them. But when I think of my very best friend, I think of my husband and my mom. And then the last one is, have you seen any good movies lately? No. The answer is no. I will say though that my husband and I, in our free time, you know, because we have lots of that, have been watching the Star Wars trilogy. Trilogy? It's not a trilogy. Star Wars movies, and we've been watching them in order. So we've been watching from the number one movie, which is out of order from how they came out in theaters, but we've been watching them from the very beginning to the end because I have no clue what's happening. When a movie comes on, I'm like, I don't understand. I thought he was a good guy. I thought he was a bad guy. And then the next movie, you're like, wait, he's a bad guy? I thought he was a good guy. And so now we're watching it in order, and we're on the fourth movie, and I understand a whole lot more now than I ever did before. And I understand why people like it so much. Not as much as I like Harry Potter, but I can see how it would be a cult following. Like, I love Harry Potter, if that makes sense. So we don't get to do it very often, but we watched like an hour last night of the fourth movie. So that's what got me to thinking about it. Okay, we finally finished this one. So 200, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. $252. I'm going to exchange this for a 5. And this 2 5s. And this 10 for this 20. So 40, 52. Wow, $252. 252. The fact that this is going to start my month off of May with $252 already in my my reallocation video, that's insane. I think honestly, guys, I started this when I started my channel. I think this was one of the very first ones I ever put in here. So I think I started this probably last May, June, because Amy by Nature was my very first person that I watched her playlist, and she watched my playlist. We swapped playlists. And so that probably has been there since then. Wow. Amy, I finished it. I can't believe it. Okay. Wow. I can actually take this out, this dashboard out. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, the next one I have in here is On a Roll and Race. And this is from the Thrifty Sewist. I purchased this from her Etsy shop. And we are going to just roll a 6-sided die, and that's a 3. So 3 and 6. Oh, and there's a 1. So we're at 4 and a 6. 6, 1. Oh God, okay, so we're at 10. And now we have to scratch this. What do we save? An extra $4. That's so cute. We're going to play the whole card, though. Okay. We're going to play the whole card because I want to. Oh, yeah. We're going to play the whole card. So we are going to save $14 in here. And that is just the start. So 20, 30, 40, 42, 40, ooh, 42, 44, 46, 47, 48, 53. $53 in here so far. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do 2, 4, 5 to at least get one of my ones back. Okay. Okay, that was great. We finally got to finish one of them, but we're going to keep doing the whole card. The next one is Help Alice Get Out of Wonderland. Roll the dice, count the spaces, and save the amount you landed on. And this is from Fairy Rose Cottage on Etsy. Let me get my money out here from what I saved previously. And we are going to start here at the 7. Looks like that's where we stopped. 1, 2, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 6. 5 and 6. And let's go one more time. A 1. Oh, an 8. Okay, well, that was a spicy one. 8 plus 6 is 14. 10, 12, 14. So now we have 20, 20, 20, 30, 35, 37, 39, 41, $42 in here. And we haven't even made it the whole way to the end yet. Yowza, that one's gonna take a lot of money to finish it. But it's cute. I love it. I think it's adorable. Next is Hey K Budgets. There's No Place Like Home. And we are making such good progress in here. I am pretty stoked about that. So let me get, I have this just on regular paper because I was a novice when I first started. All right, let's just use this. And let's do, I think that we were doing 6 each time and then coming back if we needed to. So let's do $6. Okay, 2. That was awkwardly close to that same color orange. 4. And we can go up here and do this top one. 6. Okay, $6 more going in. Let's see where we're at. Each balloon is $2. If we do all of them, we'll save $200 because there's 100 balloons. So let's see where we are. We are at 150, 160, $164. Ah, we're so close. We are doing so good. Oh, that's so exciting. So exciting. Another $200, man. That's gonna really be a big helper. All right, the next one I just added in here today, and it is my game. It is my rock, paper, scissors game. And I made a boo-boo on this. Now, if you order this from my shop, it will not be a boo-boo. I have fixed it on your end. But what I have done is just added a draw option. So it doesn't look that sloppy. It looks real nice. But, so if I win, I'm going to save $2. If I lose, I'm going to save $5. And if we draw, I'm going to save $3. Okay. So I'm going to actually roll to see which one I'm going to scratch because I kind of know where some of them are. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I don't know what that is. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right. I shot paper. So let's see what this one is. Oh, I won because paper beats rock. All right. So I win. So I'm going to save $2. Let's go one more time. Oh, sorry, Jen. All right, let's go again and roll 1, 2, 3. This one. All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock. It's like I'm surprised of what I rolled. Oh, scissors. Okay, so I beat again. So I win again. So we're adding $4 to this one today. And you can make this as high or as low as you want. I made mine pretty low budget because I want to get to the rest of my challenges. But I wanted to show this to you because I think it's really cute. It would be laminated, but this is one of my whoopsie daisies. So also, if you get one of these in your orders, it's because it's a whoopsie daisy. And I already had them printed. So there's no point in, there's no point in throwing them away. They're perfectly good. They're just not laminated. That's all. And you can add a draw on your own. All right, next is Two Sister Bees, Be Our Guest. And this is the coloring one. And actually, I will tell you, 2 weeks ago, I had a couple extra bucks and I colored 3 of these. I had added $15 in here to make it an even $200. So, oh look, here's something that I wrote on last time. So I'm going to finish these 2 to finish this row. So we're going to add $10 to this and finish this row. I need a different color though. Let's do this for the pot. That's pretty. And let's do a posy. A posy? Is this a posy? Poppy. Poppy. In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the lark still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. So I read that poem, recited that poem to you guys before, but I also sang it in a choir once. And so I actually know a song to it as well. You're welcome. All right. So $210 in this one. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Next time we play this, we're going to get to start the houses. Yoo-hoo. That's exciting. All right. Next is this one from Restoration by Autumn. And it is a rolling one. So I only have one D4. So I already lost it here in the realm of, here it is. So I need to decide, let's do 2, 3, 4, 2 for these smoothies. So it says suspects claim they go for the workout, but spends half the time at the smoothie bar. All right, top is 3, side is 3. All right, so that is a purple smoothie for $2. 1 and 2. Let's go again. Top is 3, side is 3. Okay, how is that even possible? Side is 1. So that's a pink one, and that is $2. Again, let's go one more time. Oh my gosh, 3 and 1. How, guys? 3 and 2. Okay, well, I guess 3 is the magic number today. And 4. So we have 4. We need 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 to start this one today. Isn't this cute? This was a freebie. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Thank you so much, Autumn. This is going to go in here, and we're going to play that one next time. Next is Momopoly, and Momopoly is from Shades Budgets, and she gifted this to me, and it is spicy, but I love it. I'm going to play until I have used all of the cards, and the cards I've used I don't have in here anymore. So these are still all the cards I have, and we are going to start, let's start at this corner this time. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a blue card, and it says, ooh, long one. You have heard Mom every 5 minutes today. Roll and triple the amount because those kids are turds and you should buy something nice for yourself. Miranda, I love you. You are hilarious. All right, I'm going to roll my 4-sided die, though, because I ain't got that kind of money, boo. Triple. Lost your dang mind. 2. Okay, 2, 4, 6. All right, so I can do 6. And now let's do another one, just because I think that's so fun. 1, and that's brown. It says, everyone in your family ate the dinner you made and they loved it. Save 7. That's not true. That's just not true. That did not happen. I made a potato soup. I made fresh homemade bread the other day, loaf of bread, and I made potato soup, homemade. And do you think any of those bitty kids would eat that soup? It's like, it's potatoes. It's potatoes mashed up and in liquid and delectable. And do you think those biddies would eat it? Nope. They ate the bread. And then they said, this bread looks a little different. And I was like, if you tell me you're not going to eat this bread because it looks different than the loaf of bread we get from the grocery store, you're kicked out of my house. You're out. So make that one of them. You made homemade bread and your kids wouldn't eat it because it looked different. 20, 40, 50, 55, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. All right, so we can put all these back in. And actually 57 61. Wow. What great progress we're making. 61. Boo thing. We got some money to save. That is amazing. All right. So we have, that is one of my favorite games to play. Thank you so much, Miranda. I love it so much. If you haven't checked out Miranda's channel, you absolutely need to. And you should absolutely go get this game from her because it's hilarious. That's so funny. All right, the last one is my savings challenge book, unless there's something else in here that I forgot to play. No, it's my savings challenge book, and we are right here. So we're definitely going to do another 10 today. God, do I have a color I haven't used? Probably not. Let's find a different color. How about this color? I have no idea if I've used it or not. Let's go up here. Oh yeah, I have not used this color in here. So that's another 10. This one is going to save me 165 when we're done. I don't know, how much do I have in here? Gosh, there's still lots of 10s. There's still 3 10s left. Oh, we have $110 in here. So we have $55 left to go. Maybe I should do, let's do an 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's do that 8, get it done. And we didn't do a full 10, but at least we got something else checked off. Because we've been putting at least 10 in here each time. All right, so 10, 110, 15, 16, 17, 18. 118 out of 165. Wow. We have a lot of really big challenges in here, which is nice, but I'm loving getting to get some smaller ones in here too, like the one from Restoration by Autumn that I just did, that I made the amount small, like my rock, paper, scissors one that I just did. Let's put $6 more into here from for Hey K Budget's No Place Like Home, because we've also been working on this one for a really long time too, and I would like to hopefully get some of these done by the next time I do a what's it called, reallocation. You guys know. All right, that's 3 more that I can do. Let's do this little chunk here of a couple here in the middle. One. Two. I need a different color. Can I do that pink? I got a lot of pink in here, but I don't care. I like pink. Pink is a pretty and upbeat color. 3. Ah! Okay, it looks so good. Every time I see it after I color more, I'm like, oh, it looks amazing. Can I count these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more. Oh my God, that's so exciting. 50, 150, 160, 165, 167, 168, 169, 170. Yeah, that makes sense. 15 more. Oh my God, we're on the right track. We're almost there. Amazing. All right, we have, looks like $22 left. Let's do another one here on Alice. So we stopped right here for Alice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a $5 bill. Let's do, yeah, okay. That's good for Alice. So let's do, put $5 more into Alice. 20, 30, 40, 42, 44, 46, 47. 47 for Alice, and we haven't even gone around. All right, let's do a roll and race again. Or should, yeah. No, I should do this one by Grammy's Journey, because that one's been in here. It's a Christmassy one. So maybe let's do that one. There's a 2 and a 4. So $6 going in here. $6 more. We actually didn't even get out of the routine. I bet you if I rolled again, I'd get a 3. Oh no, 4. Okay. So $6 more going in here. So now we're at $33 in here. We're getting good progress on a lot of these. All right, we have $10, $11 left. So let's be our guest. Let's do another 5 in there. I'm not going to count it. It's a 215. Yeah, 215. So let's do one more coloring on that. Oh, we get houses this time. Very neat, very neat. We need light colors for houses though, don't we? Let's do this house. Guys, my printer isn't working. It is making me absolutely bonkers too, because it worked perfectly fine yesterday. And then today I've sent stuff to be printed and suddenly it decided it doesn't want to work. I restarted it. I restarted my computer. I did all the things and it's not working and it's making me so mad. Ugh, it makes me so mad when that stuff happens. Okay, and now I have $6. Do I have a 6 on this? I sure do. All right, let's just put it into this one as a catch-all. And that will get us one step closer to finishing this $165 challenge. So we have 100, 110, 120, 124 in here now. If I could do math, I would love that, but I can't on camera. $41 away from finishing this one now. And let's do orange. Oh, that's just the same color orange. It looks a little darker. All right. Another $6 in there. So we have made great progress in here. We have $35, $36. No, that shouldn't be right, but here we are. Okay. I'm going to figure it out later. Don't care right now. But we did finish our Road to 500 collab, you guys. I can't believe we finally finished that bad boy. That one took so long, but we finished it with $252. So a huge thank you to Amy by Nature, Windmill Ridge Budgets, and What Matters Most Now. I'm so glad you guys put this out. I know it was forever ago, but I finally finished it with $252. I hope I did that math right, but if not, I don't care because that's what I'm doing. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. And I can't wait to see you this weekend. Well, tomorrow for savings challenges, but this weekend for my reallocation. All right, guys, bye-bye.